Filipino part from my mom, and the Vietnamese part from her dad. I was 2 years old when my parents separated, and then my mother got married to an American man. He always got offended when we'd speak anything other than English around him.
Ha! Gay!
Therefore, I had to learn English. It wasn't too hard, however, I didn't like to speak it. Now, today, at this moment in time, that is all I speak. When I was little, I would spend the summer with my Lola. She's my grandmother on my mom's side. And my biological father. That was the only time I was allowed to speak anything other than English. The older I got, the less time I spent with them. After I turned 7, I stopped seeing my father altogether, and I would only see my grandmother on special occasions. As the time goes by, I became less and less fluent. Eventually, I started visiting my biological father again, and spending the summer with my Lola. By this time in my life, I don't know any Vietnamese anymore. This was a problem when I went to go see my biological father, because all he knows is Vietnamese. I would have my cousin translate our conversations for us. Every time she would, I'd get that feeling that my heart's in my stomach, and I just felt completely embarrassed. I felt that as if it was not my culture anymore. I'd rather not even see that side of the family because of how embarrassed I felt. I still talk to my cousin once in a while, just to see how everyone is. But they also speak English, so it's not too bad. I have not spoken to my biological father personally in 3 years. Not only that, but my Lola offers to bring me to the Philippines every year, and every year I decline the offer. I don't want to be embarrassed by both sides of the family. Even though they know how to speak English, they shouldn't have to speak it when I'm in their country. I truly miss the Philippines. I would love to go back, but I'm too afraid. My brother was old enough to still remember how to speak a good amount of Filipino. Him and my mother would speak it whenever my stepdad was gone. When I would hear them say something in Filipino, I would get really jealous. I don't regret my parents meeting and getting married, but I am very upset at my stepfather, because now I can't speak anything but English. I could have had more scholarships if I just spoke other languages. I think about it all the time. I always think about buying the Rosetta Stone CD, so I can learn again, but I don't have enough confidence in myself to do so. I just wish I was still fluent in both languages.